Hello, hello. I'm Alex Mack, part of the Call to Action crew, and you're hanging out with us. What up, Danie girl?
What it do, y'all? Hey!
Yeah, we're going to be reacting to a pretty fantastic fucking match. It's going to be so fucking dapper. Let me tell you. So we are going to be watching the live stream. We're not actually going to be watching it live, unfortunately. We're watching this at like 8 o'clock at night on Saturday. And we're going to be watching this match against KOrruption versus the Family. Arguably some of the best teams of all time. Danie, what are you thinking is going to happen today?
Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous, excited for this match because these are two teams that like a lot of people follow, a lot of people really love. Obviously we do because Ghai is our Lord and Savior. So the Family is very close to us personally. Yes, exactly. And KOrruption, Mike Kalinowski and Chance Ellison have been a team that have been dominating in the league for a long time. So it's going to be really interesting to see these two powerhouse teams go against each other. Drew McQueenie is a beast in the Schmoedown, and watching him work with Andrew and their team dynamic has been so much fun because I personally think they're fucking killing it, man. So I'm super pumped to watch these four dudes go at it. It's gonna be nuts. Hopefully no one gets tackled in this match. This is kind of like the first time that we're ever really gonna see Debonair, right?
Yes, debonair, absolutely. What comes to mind when you hear that word, debonair, Danie?
Suave, smooth.
I'm picturing like old school, like James Bond with a martini, maybe like a really classy man scarf, like Loki from circa Avengers. Remember that when he came in with that long coat with that dapper fucking scarf? Nice. I was like, I should not be attracted to you, but I am. You've killed 66 people, and he's also adopted.
Well, Andrew Ghai,
you know the reference.
Someone out there did. Andrew Ghai does not have the dastardly cane anymore. So
I know, because it's getting mailed to me, to my home, which I'm so excited for, to be part of our Schmoedown museum.
I know. I cannot wait to see the debut of the dastardly cane on the Call to Action channel. That's going to be...
It's going to be, like, it's going to have its own theme music and everything. We're going to put on a shrine and be like, ah. It's going to be glowing. It's going to have, like, a light surrounding it. We're going to feel like the holy fucking grail.
Also, really quickly, while we're talking about the Call to Action channel right here on this network, thank you all so much for tuning in. We are so incredibly humbled and so incredibly proud to say that we have hit 1,000 subscribers. It's been a milestone for us. We've been doing this for 2 years now. March 28th is our podiversary. It's when we started. So March 28th, 2018 was when we started. And
yes.
I know. It's nuts. And then we hit our 1,000 subscribers very recently, a couple of days ago. So big shout out to everyone inside of the community, Christian Harloff, Mark Ellis, anyone else who has asked to come and see our channel and who has brought people this way. We really enjoy bringing this content to you, and we really enjoy this community that we've all been a part of. So just wanted to get that out of the way really quickly before I start crying, because this match is probably going to make me cry.
For Ladies' Night, Danie. Ladies' Night. Here's our exclusive to Ladies' Night. You know this. You absolutely know this. My mascara is all over our face. Now, again, thank you guys. I mean, just to echo everything off Danie, this really means so much to us. And if I didn't have you guys, I would be mumbling about Schmoedown stats and theories and conspiracy theories and everything to Lucas while he still has his headphones on in our basement or something. So not as cool for sure, but I'm glad to really be part of a community that's really supportive, and you know, we're able to really kind of be a part of this. And not to mention our C2A family. I love you guys.
Love y'all so much. Thank you.
All right, fantastic. Now, before we actually dive into this match specifically, is there one thing in particular that you're like, I have to see? This is like the first really big team match of the year. There is, not too long ago, there was Paul and Tom against Deep 13. However, those are rookie teams. Now, this is obviously established, very major teams. So is there anything in particular that you're like, I have to see this?
I need to see a Drew McQueenie perfect round 1.
Oh.
That I definitely need to see. I absolutely need to. It's no surprise, y'all. I'm rooting for the family. Love Mike Kalinowski. Love Chance Ellison. Awesome dudes. But I have to stay loyal to my crew, man. So I'm definitely rooting for the family in this match, and I really want the family to pull this out because I think a lot of people really don't give Andrew Ghai the respect that he deserves when it comes to Schmoedown, and he's a good player, and they deserve a good chance to get higher up.
Top 10 competitors right now, statistically speaking. If you look at his stats, absolutely, he is right up there, and I couldn't agree more. You know, we're Call to Action. We were started as a heel-focused podcast, I feel, forever and a day ago, and you know, times have definitely changed. But that being said, it's we love the team action, the team action crew, and everything it represents. So, I mean, they're our boys. We love them. Our Lord and Savior, Andrew Ghai. Absolutely.
Alex, what are you looking forward to with this match?
I want to see, obviously, more of Ghai in every single way. I can't wait to see more Shannon actually reigning over Corruption. I just want to see that dynamic again. It's like as far as her leading her champions.
Yeah,
she's the one that got them the team belt, and she's the one that got Mike to his IG belt and everything. Unfortunately, they also lost him. However, she's the one that got them there as well last season. But also, I just can't wait for that kind of dynamic in the interviews. I really, really, really curious to see that. But also McQueenie, I really, really am hoping to see him come into his prime this season. That's like something I really, really want to see. Him with Sam Levine. I mean, Sam Levine even said it when he drafted him. He's like, I am going to make this guy a champion. He deserves to be a champion. It's all there. I just got to fine tune just a few little notches. So
I'm super pumped for this match. I cannot wait.
Let's go into it. Let's start. Girl, let's start. Yeah.
Let's do this. Let's do this, y'all. We're going to bring this up on the screens. Oh, wait, there we go. Boom. And then let's get this party started.
I just want to confirm, Danie, you're not drinking anything, right?
Oh.
Oh, yeah, what is that?
It is the fourth.
I'm so sad I can't be drinking anything right now.
Alex just had surgery, so she unfortunately is on the bench at the moment, but I am here for the crew.
I will come back with it.
Hopefully, whenever the new White Claw makes their debut.
I know. Which flavor are you most excited for?
Watermelon!
Girl, I'm all about the tangerine.
Oh, I can't wait. Ooh.
Ooh. Goddard, what's up?
Oh, no.
Well, hello there.
The barbarian.
I just want you to know.
Elvis.
We are not intimidated by that stupid nickname you have. The Band-Aid.
Well, idiot, it's the Bandit.
Yeah, I get it. You get a cut,
Idiot.
you apply a Bandit.
Bandit.
That's what I said.
You are truly an imbecile.
Well, we don't see it that way.
Okay.
Who knew you could miss SCN Live?
That was cute. Good job, Ben. Good job, Ben, on your first promo.
That and good job, Barbarian, as well.
Yeah.
Gucci would approve. Woo! Okay, let's see how much we can name up. We got Merle, we got Chance, we got Clark, Shannon, Bibbs, Ghai, Ben, Clark, Rachel, Paul. Okay, Riley, Janine, Ethan, Stacy, Yuk. Roka, Rachel. Oh, it's too much. I just want to go through that and see how many the notes.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the movie trivia Schmoedown, today's live pay-per-view event. My name is Mark Baby Carrots Ellis, and I am thrilled to be joined on the desk by the legend.
Ooh, is that too low for you?
And oh yeah, she's the commissioner. Clark Wolf
Hello.
is right here.
Clark on the desk.
Hi everyone at home.
She looks amazing.
For having me back at the desk, Mark.
Oh, I am so excited about this, Clark. Fun story. I woke up in Las Vegas, Nevada this morning, and judging by the Pringle crumbs in my bed, I had quite a party. But
shout out to our sweet mama Kelsey-kins, who was there at the Las Vegas event.
Yeah, she said it was a blast. All that mega chips.
Versus Corruption. We're going to talk all about the match and get you all set for the epic showdown that's going to happen. It's a #1 contender match, kiddies. The winner team plays the Founding Fathers. But Clark, you're the commissioner. And we're young in this season, and this is the first time we've really gotten a chance to chat about what you've seen so far. We've had 2 great live events, a lot of matches in between. What has struck you so far about the new era?
I am loving how dedicated everyone in this league is. I am getting so many phone calls and texts from managers and players asking me questions and rules and all these things. I mean, this is a real sports league. It's really amazing how far the Schmoedown has come. And in terms of, you know, the players and in terms of the matches so far, they are coming out swinging. There is no wind up to this. Everybody hit the ground running this season. I've been so impressed with our rookies, with our new players, and I'm so excited to be here and to be a part of it.
The dedication that the competitors have shown this year, far surpassing what we've already seen in 6 great seasons, and I think it's a little something to do with the commissioner being the classiest one we've ever had.
Well,
so nice.
Thank you.
It's fair. It's fair.
It's
really crazy to think about how long,
so when we look
we've been watching the Schmoedown and how long we've been a part of all of this.
Isn't that weird?
But when you look
in between the lines, good 5 years, I want to say now.
Yeah, at least.
Ghai seems to have turned over, dare I say, a new leaf recently.
He seems to have.
Nice chap.
I mean, yes, I love an Andrew Ghai. I love Drew McQueenie. I never got to play Drew when I was actually playing in the league, but
I'm sorry, I can't get over that awesome jacket. I want one.
She looks so good.
But then again,
I'm a Blazer girl, and that Blazer is calling out to me.
And as much as I love those guys behind the scenes, they did well. Our last meeting wasn't great.
It's a lot of jocularity between that. Corruption, obviously playing your legendary team, the Shire Wolves, last year. Now, if you look at Mike Kalinowski, him and Andrew Ghai have a little bit of.
Oh, did you get a little bit of an echo?
But this is the team format, Clark, and as an expert in the team format, what do you need to bring to a
it's fine now.
Like
okay,
maybe
echo for a hot minute.
Maybe it was just my can.
Keep your cool. You've got to keep your cool and use your partner, because look, when you're under the lights and it's a live stream, there's no going back. I mean, we can't stop and take it again. You gotta pay attention. You gotta lock in. You gotta be focused. And I always say this, and it is true. Here, from the commissioner to you, my one piece of advice for any competitors out there, especially if you are in the teams: use your partner. Communicate with your partner. Check in.
Yes, absolutely.
Don't do it in round 1. That's not okay. But after that, absolutely do that.
You're already doing the rules for me. This is the easiest announcing job I've ever had to pull off. We're going to remind everybody that this is a very exciting match here today. And then March 21st, it all goes down in downtown Los Angeles. The free-for-all.
Oh,
it's back.
Are you going to the free-for-all?
Oh, fuck yeah. I'm going to the fucking free-for-all.
Oh, yeah, girl, get it.
It's a crazy format. It's one of the most fun live events
I will be in Texas
in our calendar year. We also have tickets now available for Houston coming up next month. So check all that good stuff out. And in the meantime, Clark and I are going to take a look at how we got to this match today.
Let's do this.
That's all I do with one hand tied behind my back. Not anymore. I'm coming after everybody. You got it.
I feel like at this point, aside from Roka,
but I'd like to let you all know.
Wait, Kalinowski's
haven't seen me doesn't mean I haven't been here the whole freaking time. For those of you who don't know,
I feel like Roka and Mike Kalinowski are arguably the most decorated, long-running competitors.
We are Corruption.
Shannon Barney.
That part of JTE as well as Schneider as well.
Can't go without saying.
Individually,
either of them had singles. I don't think either of them had singles belts. Schneider did. I think. I can't remember right now.
To get my boys back,
but they had team belts.
And we're gonna
for like 9 matches worth. It was nuts.
Yeah.
Chance and his teammate have ridden my coattails for 2 years. The only
Oh my
reason
gosh, that
he
iconic suit.
his teammate is because of me.
Team action!
Oh my gosh, I want to cosplay as them so bad.
What happened with corruption, all that, you started it.
I miss those guys so much.
I want them back.
It's all about
It breaks my heart every time I see Team Action stuff because it's
Schmoedown now. I will get Drew McQueenie that belt. Next season is the season of the real family.
that was the best thing to see.
Remember when we screamed
at Spectacular? Oh my god.
I was like on the verge of tears and we were like, no!
You and I were standing right next to each other and we instantly like grabbed hands.
I remember like you, me, and Kelsey, we like locked hands and we were like, I was like, and then like we were like wrapped around each other. We like
I mean, look, we know how much Drew McQueen.
we were just like, oh my gosh, it's happening!
Always with that
Oh my
devil-may
gosh.
care smirk, and then Andrew
Is this
Ghai.
what
It's like
K-pop fan girls are like?
This is going to be a fiery match.
Like we're like downright obsessed.
Oh my god, that was actually us. We were K-pop
We were like,
fan girls.
we can't breathe. We're like literally like on the verge of tears. We're like,
That is not a lie. If any of y'all ever get the chance, come to Houston so you can watch the Lady Love for the Call to Action women because
oh my gosh, when we come together for the first time, I want to get a slow motion come together where we could do a group hug. Okay, it could be like the Chariots of Fire song. Dun, 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 dun. Dun,
you know, thinking
dun, or it could be like
That's the one. That's the one. Don't get us a copyright claim. We got to work on this monetization now.
It's fine. You know,
gotta choreograph it really nice.
Support and also to advocate for your team is always good.
You would say Emma Fyfe may be the manager that all the managers here today would kind of look up to, like she's kind of the godfather of how to be a manager.
I would say that. Yes, I would.
In the movie trivia show.
Yeah, she's the best.
She is the best of all time. I'm here with one of the best of all time. I am a carrot. Now, Clark, we're going to go
That's
to
true. You are
on the
indeed a
tape.
carrot.
So tell me, what are each team's strengths?
Absolutely. So we have the family. Their strengths are new releases, action films, and drinking 0-calorie soda. Very, very important.
That's because the queen does like his Diet Coke.
Corruption. What are we looking at?
We've got Oscars, biopics, and George Lazenby movies.
Hey, it's a James Bond show.
Hey.
I like it. I support it. And now it's about time to get ready. Are you pumped?
I'm so pumped.
You prepped? Well, then there's only one thing to do, ladies and gentlemen. Say, it's time for the movie Trivia Schmoedown! Felt good. I'm awake now.
It's good to be back. It's good to be back.
Introducing first. Representing the usual suspects.
It's weird to think that technically we're in
Janine the Machine. With a record of 6-1, they are Andrew Ghai, Drew McQueenie, the family.
Yes, girl, get it.
Yes. What is happening here?
Oh, he's got a cane.
He has a new cane because the other one's getting mailed to me. I have you now, Danie.
Those box braids, girl, get it.
Accessories.
Look at that golden cane.
Look at him. Oh, so happy. Oh, the cane wrangler, Alex!
The cane wrangler amongst.
Somebody's got to do it. It's a tough job.
Don't forget that Enya,
And
y'all.
their opponents, representing Corruption, led to the ring by their manager, Shannon Barney. With a record of 5-2, they are Chance, Ellison, Mike,
I wish I had a crown.
Oh, you need that crown.
I want a crown. I never wanted a crown until I saw Shannon. I have a crown now. I never wanted a crown.
Yes, they're getting good.
What does that say? Good dick energy.
Shannon, of course, not having any of it, which I secretly love.
Mike Kalinowski.
You know, they said
scruffy mic. I like it.
That he's hungrier than he's ever been. I guess that's what that lollipop is all
I'm
about.
not sure that looks the way you
No,
think it
not
looks.
gonna lie. I'm kind of doing this kind of situation.
That's
I really am.
I like this. Look at her. Look at her. Look at her.
That's saying something.
How's it going, Sharon? That's right, Shannon.
I bet she's saying something like that. Shit, Guy, you're going freaking down.
So glad that you're feeling better. You're
Thank you.
back. You're ready to party.
You should not be that close to my face with coronavirus and what is happening right now. I can feel you breathing into my mouth.
Speaking of being sick, I wanted to give you something just in case your tummy started to hurt a little bit again today.
Wow.
You're ready
Oh, she got some.
and don't worry, you guys.
Pepto-Bismol.
I stole this from Kate Mulligan's fanny pack, so you know it's good.
That's hilarious.
Next level trolling there.
That's right.
That's
Janine's
hilarious.
stepping in to let
Good
Shannon know, hey,
job.
it's time
Big
for the
shout out to
actual
Shannon
match.
Barney.
Everybody
Giving
has
Andrew
their
Ghai some of
props.
his
Drew
own
McQueen has
medicine.
his
I'm not gonna lie, I'm
Coke
here
Zero.
for it.
Mike,
I am here
also
for
got
it.
Kojak with the lollipop.
He has
And
been
we
big
have,
man on
Andrew
campus
Ghai
for a
with
long time, and he
Cheers
gets
out
to
with
his own medicine every once in a while.
trademark shades.
Oh, that was good.
Let's get to the rules in round number 1. Gentlemen, this is a 3-round match. The winner of today's match will be facing the Founding Fathers for the team championship belt. In round
You
number
putting
1,
that
8
on
questions are asked
instinctively
to
made
the
me
field. Each question
do that.
I just like I said, I just realized we're both wearing black shirts with black dark hair. We both are way too similar, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna put on some lipstick. Yeah.
To answer questions in
Just
round
that.
1.
We're gonna have to coordinate that. Like one of us has to decide who wears the nude and who wears the red, and who puts their hair down and who puts their hair up.
Oh, I want to do one of these days. Put my hair in the dual buns, like Sailor Moon style.
Yes.
You heard a question, right? You want to buy
Space
yourself
bun.
15
though, but at the same time, it looks cool.
You also each have one challenge to be used through your manager at any point throughout the 3-round match. Mike Kalinowski, gonna start with you. What flavor lollipop we got?
Flash.
That was a long draw. Get
Mike.
that Tootsie Pop out. You ready to go?
I'm here, aren't I?
Okay.
Come on now.
Come
on. Oh my gosh.
Andrew got it.
Commissioner, good to see you.
God,
You, sir.
Right?
Thank you,
I like
sir.
how Drew McQueen's like, dude, can we just fucking play?
Him being all nice.
The breakfast of champions, indeed. Chance Ellison, you ready to go?
Yes, sir. What's the matter with
Drew McQueenie.
What's the matter with
It's
you?
5 o'clock in
And
Australia.
let's get ready to Schmoedown!
Dude's just like, can we play?
All the preamble, all
We're
the
just
hype,
like,
all the
I'm here for the trivia, dudes.
with question number 1 in round number
Okay, I'm
1.
gonna
This
attempt to
is
play
the
along.
match in the world of action adventure movies.
I'm gonna fail at.
Gentlemen, which martial arts superstar starred in the action films The One, Unleashed, and Fearless?
Oh, I know this one. It's Jet Li.
Yes.
That's why I love having you on the desk, because you're probably.
I was gonna. The only 2 options that I had in my head were Jet Li and
Jackie Chan.
4, 3, 2.
Chow Yun Fat.
Pens down, going to you
no
first, Mike.
Donnie Yang.
Jet Li.
It is
Ooh,
Jet Li.
Jet-
Is Andrew.
Oh man, Donnie Yang.
Does Chance Ellison.
Jet Li.
Got it. And Drew McQueen.
He's like 50 years old.
Oh, and he's
Sure.
gorgeous.
Dude, he looks like he's 25. I'm like,
And we're
what
perfect
is
across
in
All right.
your voodoo? Like,
Category of director.
what's in your blood, man? I gotta know.
2018's A Simple Favor.
Okay, just stand. Oh,
It was fun.
Are they not? Look, they're not putting the questions on the screen.
oh, because it's live.
I'd sign up for that. 5, 4, 3.
If it's live, they don't put it up.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Andrew got
Richard Linkletter?
incorrect.
Oh
Chance
no,
Ellison have it.
Paul Feig.
It is
That
Paul
is
Feig.
correct.
That would be Paul Feig.
Drew McQueenie has it as well.
I did
Mike
not have
Kalinowski.
it.
All right,
Oh,
so,
it's still even.
Mike and Andrew, the first to be wounded here early in round number 1. Chance and
Richard
Drew.
Linklater. He actually directed Where'd You Go, Bernadette, though.
Move on to
At least
your
their suits
Nice.
look nice.
That's
It's in
true.
the world of dramas.
I'm not a trivia player.
And your question. What historical drama stars Daniel Day-Lewis, Sally Field, and Tommy Lee Jones?
Oh,
Private Jet.
It's the Abraham Lincoln movie. What's it called? It's called Lincoln.
And I got Jet Sweet X.
I would have not gotten that. I'll take your word for it.
It's the Abraham Lincoln movie. I'm going to say that it's called Lincoln.
Pens down. Going to you, Chance.
The car I drive, Lincoln.
Yes, it is.
I did not have it.
Drew McQueenie does not have it. Does Mike?
Ooh.
He does, and Andrew got it.
Lincoln.
Yes, he does.
Right. There we go.
All right, so Chance, the only
Sorry
one
for
still-
you missed your perfect round, Danny.
I
All
know.
right,
I
question
missed
number
it.
4
Didn't
in
get
the
it.
Category of animated. What famous comedic actor provides the voice of Horton in Horton Hears a Who?
I like the way you asked.
Yeah, I had to
Horton.
non-regional dialect.
W.
Is Horton that little orange guy?
No, Horton is the elephant.
5, 4, 3.
Oh, Chris Helm?
1.
No.
Hands down. Jim McQueen.
Is it Jim Carrey?
It is.
That's who I thought. That's who I was thinking. I should have said it.
How about Andrew?
I should have said it. Yes,
you
Jim
actually have
Carrey.
to drink the Pepto-Bismol.
It was a gift. Mark. Jim Carrey.
He had James Ellison.
Good Canadian lad, Jim Carrey.
There we
Wow,
go.
Chance, still with that perfect
I
game.
know.
That's what I would have written down if I was there.
Steve Carell's in it. I know Danny DeVito's in it.
Nice.
Your next question is in the world of fantasy/science fiction. And the question: Ana de Armas, Robin Wright, Dave Bautista, and Jared Leto co-star in what 2017 sci-fi?
Oh, I know this one. I know. It's
Road Runner 2049.
Yep.
Nowhere I want to be again. That's for
I
sure.
love Ana de Armas. Like,
I've been trying.
woo, girl.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Mike Conowski.
I don't have it.
Doesn't have it. Does.
Oh, wow.
Ana de Armas, if you're watching this, I have a girlfriend. Blade Runner 2049.
Took you a minute to remember that, but you got it. Chance.
Tragically Underseen, Blade Runner 2049.
Blade Runner 2049.
Underseen.
We have it. He certainly
Yeah,
does.
all
Blade
right.
Runner
No money.
Not
Putting the
that
budget and everything, it made absolutely no money.
One of the things that we were
Like,
noting.
so far, I have 3 out of the 5 questions, so I need to do better.
I don't know. I think maybe I have 3 or 4. I'm not paying it. This isn't what I do here, y'all.
Yeah, me neither. We're not competitors.
That is.
All right, question number 6 in the category of comedies. What year? Oh yeah, I cut.
One person did the laugh.
Come on.
The crowd's
That's
nervous.
actually better than that.
In the category of comedies, there it is. There it is. Oh. And Viviani is here. All right. What year 2000 comedy stars Breckin Meyer, Sean William Scott, and Tom Green?
And Tom who?
Tom Green. Is it Freddy Got Fingered? Like, I don't think that that's the right answer, but what's the... Oh, it's Eurotrip. Is it Eurotrip?
5, 4, 3,
CSN and Y.
2, 1.
That one or American Pie? I'm going to go with Eurotrip.
Road Trip.
That is correct.
Oh, we're close. We're close. No, sorry.
We Road Trip.
He got it, Mike Conowski.
Road Trip.
Wow.
I knew there was a trip in it. This close.
And Chance still with that perfect game.
All right, next
Chance,
category
good job.
is a favorite of
Whammy.
the commissioner, horror/thriller. And the question, which MCU actor plays the character of Kurt in 2011's The Cabin in the Woods?
Chris Helmsworth.
Yeah, yep.
This one did.
And took
I would have
a bunch
gotten
of
that
friends
one.
to see it.
Oh, I did not get the call.
And well, you were probably busy, to be fair. And Joss Whedon was there.
Oh, really?
You sure was.
2. What really like this movie?
Produced by Joss Whedon, directed by Something Goddard.
Okay. All right. Drew McQueen.
That would be Chris Hemsworth.
He had Chris Hemsworth.
Chris Hemsworth.
Chris Hemsworth for Mike.
Brutal death.
And
Chris Hemsworth.
Next guy.
Real death indeed, yes.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So it does appear Chance not only knows his movie release dates very well, he is perfect so far.
Yes.
Round number
I have
6.
4 out of the 8.
Good job, Chance. Good job.
Right. Then he is going to have a bonus question asked just to
Yes.
him. And we will note that this last category in round number 1 is a Patreon category. Everybody, how about a big hand at home or in studio for Mr. Jeremy Hastings? Let Jeremy.
JTH.
Maybe one day we'll say your name in a live match. Clark, Jeremy wanted what category?
He wanted the category of famous actors and actresses.
Okay.
And your question is, what Saturday Night Live alum played supporting characters in the following films? Small Soldiers, Coneheads, and Jingle All the Way.
Oh.
I'm going to have to ask you to rank those movies.
Oh, Sinbad?
That's the first person who came to my mind. I mean,
he like Was he on SNL?
Yeah, well, that's the part that I can't remember if he was on SNL. Dan Aykroyd is also the other person who comes to mind.
I believe we're talking about.
He was in.
We are indeed.
Yes, we are.
Oh, Bill Hartman.
Bill Hartman. Oh.
Chance Allison.
Yeah.
Tragic what happened to this boy.
I remember. Yeah, he was like
Howard.
and
White's cookies are
All of those roles
delicious.
are coming to my brain now.
For Chance Allison.
Small Soldiers. Shout out to that movie.
I used to love the shit out of that movie.
Yeah.
It was, like legit. I look back and it's horribly sexist in a million and one ways, but still, I thoroughly enjoyed that movie.
Who plays the character Luis Gara, a con recently released from prison in the film Jackie Brown?
It's Robert De Niro.
Robert Forster.
That is incorrect.
Oh, didn't get it.
Robert De Niro. There we go.
Good job, Alex.
Famous Irish actor, Robert De Niro. And so we move on to round number 2 as the teams switch their chairs. This is known as the wheel round, Clark. And you and the wheel.
Look at those points, 13 to 14.
You can't hurt me anymore, Wheel.
Sordid history. I dare say the wheel did not get that text to go see the Cabin in the Woods.
The Wheel was not invited to go see Cabin in the Woods.
Was not in attendance. On that wheel, you have 12
Clark is like, my one true love, the wheel.
No, my one true hate, the wheel.
And opponent's choice. Each team gets a spin.
What a good relationship with the wheel. I was talking about. Everyone hates the wheel, but at the same time, he did really well with the wheel. He was very consistently spun horror thriller. That was like one of the big downfalls. Like why a lot of people like fell
There is dealing, so everybody be prepared. If the team misses
with a lot of our matches, like almost all of them, he spun like horror thriller.
You may consult with your teammate on each and every question. So we're tied 14-13. Excuse me, we're not.
We're tied 14-13.
Vegas, baby. So, although you are sitting in that position, it is actually the family's 1 point lead. So, the family, would you like to spin first, or would you like to defer to your opponent?
I just have to say thank you for the pep, though. It's going very well for me. Round 1 went great, so I'm going to let you guys go first just because of that courtesy of Dantas.
All right. Interesting strategy.
Oh, look at that. You can so nice.
Debonair.
All right.
Yes, Queen.
That crown. I want that crown so bad.
I love that jacket. Look at that.
All right. What do we got?
Ronowski with the spin, and it's going to be going for a while. So Clark and I are going to kill some time.
We sure are. We sure are.
Yeah.
I don't even
Banter.
Just saying, looking at the records, I'm curious why
Not even a
Corruption technically is being the projected winner for this match is a little weird.
I
But
know.
also the family are not belt holders. So.
That is a long spin. Get it,
You
Mike?
think I'm working out?
Right?
We're about 7 minutes away.
Working out my fitness, tuning my witness.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Nope. Pass it.
It just keeps going. Jesus.
Oh! Spinner's choice.
All of that up, and he got spinner's
Totally
choice.
Mike's face. I love this.
They go to James Bond.
Of course. Is it on the wheel? I can't tell.
Discuss indeed.
Give you about 15 seconds to decide which category you want.
I know you're new to the game, but
I'm looking at it. I think I know it's going to be something that with comic book movies. That's my
You
guess.
think so?
Is it on the wheel? I can't tell.
No, it's not.
DCEU movies. Okay.
Safe. They're very safe for them.
Yeah.
If it were anybody else but Mike up there, I'd be like, I don't know. That's not a great, but yeah.
All right, Corruption. Clark Wolf is going to be asking you your 6 questions, each one worth 2 points. Remember, if you're not sure the answer, both teams can ask us for multiple choice if the question was asked to you. When you steal, if the first team did not request multiple choice, you may not request multiple choice. Clark, you're ready.
All right. Question number 1. Who directed Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice?
Mr. Zack Snyder.
It is Mr.
They
Zack
just
Snyder.
basically went Zack Snyder to each other.
All right, 2
Like,
Yeah.
David Harbour of Stranger Things fame makes an appearance as a government agent, Dexter Tolliver, in which DCEU film?
Suicide Squad.
That is correct.
2 more points for that Oscar-winning film.
I do not like Stranger Things. I just could not get into it.
Steppenwolf.
Interesting.
Justice
You,
League.
Could not. Also, I've only watched like 3 episodes, and I was just like, I don't want to watch anymore, so I'm done.
The first season was good. Second season was okay. Third season was a little slow. You have to be invested into the characters to really get into it.
Surviving member of the Council of Wizards who gives Billy his powers.
Dijman Biju, or I can't pronounce his name. He's one that says, "Ooh."
That is correct.
All right,
there you go. That's how you pronounce it.
Seems like that Spinner's Choice, putting it on DCU, has been, Mike Kalinowski called it Old Faithful, certainly reaping dividends thus far.
Absolutely.
Wow.
All right, next.
These points are
Batman
racking
v
up.
Superman. Jimmy Olsen is an undercover operative from what government organization?
CIA.
That is correct.
He is Central Intelligence. Speaking of intelligence, perfect through 5 questions, 1 more to net a perfect round number 2 with no need of multiple choice.
Wow. All right, and your final question. Who plays Chato Santana, better known as El Diablo in Suicide Squad?
Of Crazy Beautiful.
That is correct for a perfect round 2.
Wow.
It was cute to watch them get so excited when they knew it and like consult with each other. This is really good team chemistry on display. And now it's
Not
a real
kidding, great team chemistry.
just off from Corruption. Drew, please barely breathe on the wheel.
Let's do this.
There we go.
When he's like playing this kind of heel, he's not like more playing heel. He's doing something that is heel-ish, but you would never look at him and you would never see his behavior as heel in any way in general.
Yeah.
This is where
Like him being like,
the wheel really
But I
matters.
love that. Like his tendencies are so good. I love it.
You know, they could have a great round
man,
this
it's just like, what's up with the wheel? It's like it just keeps going. It's a wheel or what?
It just like automatically went away from Spinner's Choice the way that it did. What was that?
So if it lands on that, we'll have
Oh, come on. Oh, so close.
it looks like it's
Oh,
Coen Brothers.
newer slice on the wheel.
oh.
McQueenie likes it.
Oh boy.
Oh, Janine's hair looks so good.
Coen Brothers.
That's
Both of them?
They're
Just anybody who's a brother.
Okay.
Tell you what, I would.
all right. I'm gonna hopefully rely on
All
McQueen.
right, gentlemen. Your first of 6 questions in the world of the
I don't know.
Coens.
Maybe Drew
Coen Brothers
knows
have
it really well.
directed 2
I think they'll be
remakes
okay.
in their career. The Lady Killers is one. What is the other?
True Grit.
2 points.
Here's the gag burn.
All right. Your next question. In the film Hail Caesar, which Star Wars actor plays Hobby Doyle, a young actor who is known for singing cowboy roles?
Oscar Isaac.
Oh. No, it's what's his face? He's like the little kid. He plays Han Solo.
And he was darn good as Han Solo, too.
Oh, that guy.
I love him in Hail Caesar. Great in Hail Caesar.
What did you were?
He was
Next
cute
question.
in Hail Caesar. I'm not gonna lie.
Haven't seen
Which
it.
actress plays fast-talking reporter Amy Archer in The Hudsucker Proxy?
Never heard of it.
Jennifer Jason Leigh doing her best Katharine Hepburn.
Yes, yes, it is Jennifer Jason Leigh.
Yes.
All right, so this
Lock
is
it
actually
between-
tough for these guys, but you know that's what happens when you get
For
this
kids.
far in the game. It's like if these 2 guys going up against each other, we probably figured we would have a
It's like they were hanging out at the drive-in yesterday, enjoying a Coen.
I'm
Brothers
touching
drink.
my feet so much.
Guys, keep going.
Sorry.
It's on.
I
Which
I keep touching my
This
feet.
McQueen looks great.
I am a man
I have to say, look at him. He's
Got
glowing.
a haircut.
Where are they?
He got it.
He's
2
like
more
go.
points.
glowing.
3
He has like a little color in his cheeks. Got some rouge on him.
A little rouge.
For the
A little
family.
rouge.
And your penultimate one in the world of the Coen Brothers. The Coens wrote the screenplay for this 2014 war film that they did not direct.
Oh. Guys, you got this. The look on their faces just made my heart just sink just a little.
Yeah. Well, I'm right now. I'm trying to put together the list of Quentin Tarantino questions.
Is it A, Bridge of Spies, B, Fury, C, Unbroken, or D, The Monuments Men?
Damn, they knew it.
It's Bridge of
It's
Spies.
Bridge of Spies.
Yeah, they knew
Bridge
it.
of Spies.
And they went
With
with multiple
Tom Hanks?
choice to
Give
be
you
safe.
multiple choice options.
No, it
again.
wasn't.
Let me get through the options first. Is it A, Bridge of
Oh,
Spies?
no, they
B,
missed it.
Fury,
Oh,
C,
I can't hear
Unbroken, or D,
anything.
The Monuments Men.
See Unbroken.
It is Unbroken.
That is correct.
Oh, I can't hear anything and my heart is
4
broken.
points, now
Yeah.
separates
Unbroken is the one where
in round number 2.
Oh,
Just the
shit.
final
with
question.
with POW.
Possessing spirit is killed with an ice pick in the beginning of which 2000s Coen Brothers film?
But hold on. Do we have a challenge?
It's not though. It's just
Serious man.
It is a serious man for 2 points.
Good job.
And that
All right.
narrows the lead to 2, but that's still looming large, Clark. We're done with round number 2. Going into round number 3, your take on what we can expect in the next round.
There's a really good disconnect here.
Who wants to be playing for that belt, who
Overanalyzing.
as they are 1 point often makes the difference.
It's that 1 point difference.
A little bit,
2 point swing
but
that we saw with that multiple choice.
I don't think it's anything to fret about.
And now we move to round number 3. This will determine the match.
Every point counts with a match like this. With
It really
We need a series
does.
of numbers for each team.
one prior champion and one future champion.
It really
1 to 20. Why do we need them?
does.
Well, each number corresponds to a different corner of movie, trivia, Schmoedown, know-how. First question here is worth 2 points. Next one, 3 points. The last one, should we make it that far, is worth 5 points. This is the team format. So once we give you the category for your 2 point question, the team must determine which member is going to answer that. You must answer that question solo. The opposite team member will then have to solo answer the 3 point question. You may only confer with your teammate for the 5 point question. So Corruption, you're enjoying a 2 point lead, 26 to 24. What 3 numbers feel lucky, gentlemen?
2, 12, and 14.
2, 12, and 14.
7, 11, and 3.
And the family.
We'll go 4, 7, and 6. In that order, please.
6.
Thank you for clarifying.
7, 8, 9.
All right. Clark Wolf.
9, 10, 11.
Questions. So for your 4-pointer, you selected
2-pointer.
2-pointer. 4-pointer, you selected number
Vegas,
4.
baby.
Talent point value.
I slept for 45 minutes last night.
He's a rock star. Literally.
Thank you.
Private jets and stuff.
David Lee Roth took the night off of the House of Blues, so I got it was great. So their 2 point comes in what category?
The category of biopics.
Who feels lucky?
McQueenie.
That's who I was thinking.
I'm gonna need a.
Okay, I got it.
All right.
Let's do this, Drew.
All right, Drew.
You got it, babe.
Walk the Line is a biopic of what famous singer and his various successes and personal struggles?
Johnny Cash.
That would be Johnny Cash. That is correct. 2 points on the board.
That was a 2-pointer.
That's it. But
all right, so
that's
a
1-pointer.
That's a terrible 2-pointer. Agreed, but still, I'm glad that it was Andrew that got that. No shade on Drew, but
action adventure movies. Who feels lucky?
I'm gonna take it.
Mike Counthouse, you're gonna take it,
yes, sir.
And your question.
Just saying, he has such nice hair.
Yes.
This is how
It's like a Kendall.
Oh boy.
Who plays James Bond? You only live twice, and diamonds are forever.
Seriously?
That was their actual question.
It could have been anybody.
Yeah.
5, 4,
Sean Connery.
3. Thank you for answering the question.
It's okay. You know.
Well, I mean, okay, for the softball that Drew got it.
Yeah, this was their actual category?
Trailing by 2 points. Their 3-point question can give them the lead.
The Facebook page is going to lose their brains for these questions.
I probably wouldn't know it because I would be like, I can't remember when those movies come out.
Sawyer Valentini in Unsane.
Each team has all 3 of their.
Wait, what's the question on who directed?
Wait, did my screen freeze?
So much drama.
No. It's Steven Soderbergh. He directed it.
4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question.
Who plays the lead Sawyer Valentini in Unsane?
Claire Foy. Claire Foy from The Queen.
Remain. Still have one question.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Why?
1. Doesn't have it. Can't accept an answer or JT rule. The answer.
Claire Foy.
Claire Foy.
Good job, Alex. Why am I extremely confused at this?
Crowd in this entire studio.
Didn't Andrew Ghai answer the 2-point question?
Possibly the 5-point question.
No, McQueenie did.
Why?
They're going to
Did I
force the
can't-
hand of Corruption. If they miss it, Clark, then Corruption is going to be taking on the Founding Fathers for the team championship belt.
I can't see in here, apparently.
I'm nervous for them.
All right.
It's like when you pull up to a drive-thru and you turn down the volume in your music to read a menu.
It's in the category of.
I swear, like
It's in
my
the category of Scorsese movies.
Okay.
Who plays Judas, betrayer of Jesus, in The Last Temptation of Christ?
Harvey Keitel with the thickest Brooklyn accent you've ever heard.
And that all things are correct.
All right.
Oh,
Deep
goodness.
cut from the Bible there.
Man.
Who knew? Harvey
Wait,
Keitel.
so hypothetically, they don't need to. Okay, so corruption doesn't need to hit their 3-pointer.
Now, all of a sudden, corruption.
if they do
have
hit
to
it
put-
in
so
the
they
hand,
get their 3-pointer, right? They've at least
but they would
pushed
still
the time,
have
the
to
worst
go to
sudden
their
death.
5.
Right.
Then they're going to have their 5-point question, which could give them the win.
Wow, I'm-
Corruption for your 2-point question that is going to be answered by Chance Ellison.
3-point.
Your
What's in this
3-point
White
question.
Claw?
Just go with me. You selected number 12, and that corresponds to the world of comedies. Okay. We don't laugh because it's round 3. This is serious now, not round 1. All right, Chance. Your question. 3 points. What actor played the Bulgarian, the crime boss, looking for the witness protection list in 2018's Game Night?
Michael C. Hall.
We are tied.
Correct. Wow.
What a deep pull there.
Chance. I mean, Chance is having a great day.
Chance is really playing his heart out, and Mike Kalinowski complimenting him well. And now 31 points apiece. That's damn good for either team. And now there's a 5-point question on the table that could give corruption the win.
This is the type of match that you want with these types of stakes.
All right, it was a 2-point game going into round number 3, and so corruption picked their numbers first. For your 5-point question, gentlemen, you selected 14. And that corresponds to the world of sports movies. And your question for the win: which frequent Disney collaborator plays Ben Chapman, the racist manager of the Philadelphia Phillies that taunts Jackie Robinson in 42?
Harrison Ford.
5, 4, 3.
Repeat the question.
Do that. 2 JTU rules remain. In the world of sports, which frequent Disney collaborator plays Ben Chapman, the racist manager of the Philadelphia Phillies that taunts Jackie Robinson in 42?
Oh wait, no, it's not Jack. It's not Harrison Ford.
1 remains after this.
No, they're fucking pulling legs
Which
right
frequent
here.
Disney collaborator plays Ben
These
Chapman,
wonderful
the
actors
racist manager of the
pulling some
Philadelphia
legs.
Phillies that taunts Jackie Robinson in 42?
Alan Tudyk.
And your
No!
corruption!
They did that on purpose, and you know what? I don't appreciate it.
But corruption prevails.
I don't appreciate that move right there, guys.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, look at that. I mean, you
Ah.
come down to the final 5-pointer, and the losing team has 31 points.
And it's a Pepto-Bismol being thrown on the desk. It is chaos up
Oh,
there.
boy.
And
Wait.
Chance and Mike could not be happier. Clark, they really seem to hit another gear once they got that Coen Brothers steal in
Yeah, that's
It's like when it comes down to it, that 1 point can make all the difference in the world. And they were also, speaking of round 2, I mean, for Mike, hitting DCEU films, I mean, there are a few other categories that you could ask for that would be better for him than that one. So, you know, luck was on his side for
Luck
sure.
smiled on that with the spinner's choice, with the Jimmy Bond question.
Yep.
But at the end of the day, they got a couple that Michael C. Hall question, that Alan Tudyk. Those are tough questions. They got it, courtesy of Chance Ellison answering them. Great collaboration by corruption.
What an incredible match for Chance. I mean, he played like a champ. That was amazing.
Well, our own champ Jen Sturger is now with the winning team. That would be corruption and their
These
manager,
reactions
Shannon
aren't as fun
Barney.
when our
Jen,
favorite
I
teams
imagine
don't win.
It's a jovial mood
Go
over there.
figure.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Look at those smug faces.
Especially since you had kind of a slower start to the season.
Before we get there, I forgot something. What was Ghai changed his name, right? Was it
oh crap, what was his name? It started with a D. It was debutante. Right?
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Love.
And it's really funny because growing up in Texas, I have seen my fair share of unworthy yet entitled, insecure little brats picking off of daddy and mommy's money, or in their family's case, Drew McWeeney's trivia knowledge. And the buck kind of stopped there, didn't it? He didn't quite get the prize. Poor Andrew Guy.
I mean, Texas forever, Shannon, but shots fired.
I'm going into that second round.
Feeling pretty good. I mean, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. And you know, my mic dropped a few, but
That's
I knew we
what
were going
she
to pick back
said.
up, and second round we did.
Speaking of second round,
Lee wouldn't ever leave.
Let me here for a second.
Oh God.
God, right?
Be right there.
I do. Well, here we are, the start of this new season. We had some new rules put
Jen.
into this. All because of me with my wonderful run with Bond last year. Suddenly people are like, no, we can't have, he's doing too good out there. He's being too good. We got to do something to put a rule in. So you did the rule, so you can't put the same category twice on the wheel. But now to counterbalance that, we allowed IG slices. Now let me say this. I didn't want that. I did not want IG on these wheels. I didn't think it was fair. I'm with one of the competitors that thought that stays in IG. But you know what? Everyone wanted that. Guess what? We won off of that. We would not probably have won if we didn't spin DCEU. So this is on you. Everything that happens now and the icing on the cake, that James Bond question, that's like fake coming down and just kissing me right on the tookus. They wanted me to win. So here we
On the tookus.
are. Yeah, we got off to a rough start. No, I got off to a rough start. That sucked for me that first round. That was awful. That's why I've got the best partner in the game right here, the youngest champion of all time right here, because that's what we do. We win, baby. We're going for it. And
He's not the youngest champion of all time. That honor deserved is that belongs to Paul Yama.
No, Chance is younger than Paul.
See us play them again. Guess
What?
Yeah.
The third time.
I thought.
Get out of jail free card to go to the front of the line to play us. Guess what? We earned our title shot, boys. We're coming
Sweet
back.
little babies.
Our belts where they belong, my friend. Right there, sir. Dan Merle. Right there. Get it warm for me, baby. Get it warm.
Dan Merle's in the house, and John Roca. Just change your depends before we get started, okay?
Wait a second. Where's John Roca? He seems he's always talking about not being there for his factions, but he doesn't have a match today, but he's not here. Surprise, surprise. Outlaw Nation, Mr. Promo Talker himself. And you know what? Andrew, don't worry. I'm not forgetting about you.
I love
my friend.
this.
I'm not forgetting about you, buddy.
They're so good together.
I love this.
We like bounce off each other so well.
Platter, Jen.
aside from the fact that you sound like a dad trash talking people with tookus,
We got kids out there.
that did not stop your T-shirt today, Shannon.
It's censored. We got away with it. Richard.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
You guys
I
did
just
have
realized
that
that
huge
it's
round
actual
piece deal.
tape
What were you thinking about
covering
Yeah.
the hip part of it. Or I thought it was the print on the T-shirt. Like I thought it was a funny T-shirt that had a print over it, and it was that's just how the T-shirt is. But they actually fucking taped it.
You know, now
My
you know
queen!
what it was. It was the crowd that threw us off. That crowd ate us alive. We thought we were going in being the favorites. We thought we were going to get all the support. It didn't. We weren't ready. We weren't on our game.
Why do you think that is, Mike? Why do you feel like the crowd just?
Why doesn't the crowd like me? I don't know. Why don't you like me? What's there not to like? I mean, look at me. I mean, people tell me, Brad Gilmore saying I got a punchable face because of how good looking I am. What's wrong? Why wouldn't you like me?
A punchable face. No, I mean Brad's opinions are true.
Why
Don't
wouldn't
lie.
you? Why wouldn't you like this? Come on now. I brought lollipops for everybody.
Can I say something real quick? Last year I became the youngest without finding fathers. Last year was the youngest being the champion. Now I'll be the youngest to do it twice.
That's right, baby.
Oh, talking that shit,
I think it's interesting.
Chance.
As Mike Kalinowski defends why he's so likable, I end up liking him even less. How does that work?
Weird how that happened.
I do like the lollipops. I think it's a nice red on black contrast. I thought the color aesthetic very good, but everything else about corruption very easy to root against.
Yeah, I
Do you
mean,
think they color coordinated with the logo?
for everyone, I didn't get it.
I didn't get one
I mean,
either.
corruption
Not even off
has
the
always
Jack
been
even
black and
matches
red,
lollipop.
but
Oh no, I mean like these two.
Yeah, the idea. Well,
Red,
oh,
so
these
here's the most interesting
there's blue on the
I
logo
meant to
also,
say
so
this,
maybe.
that
Exactly, I'm just saying.
the idea that they wouldn't have maybe won if they didn't get DCEU
Very
movies in
reliant.
round 2.
On that inner geekdom slice that was in this regular team format.
Yeah, and you know, I mean, you can't blame the crowd for your losses. That's what I would say. But you know, we were here and we saw this game. They played an incredible game, and Chance played an incredible
game, and they're an incredible team. So can't take that away.
Incredible. I was just told by Frankie Numbers, Frank Janis, that this actually ties 36 points, ties the all-time record for team points scored in a team's match. So
and that's not nothing. Yeah,
36.
That's not nothing.
To 31. The losing team also scored above 30, 31 points. That is the family, and we're going to turn it back over to Jen Sturger. Jen, somber mood over there for the family?
Yeah, actually, a little bit of chaos. There's still a lot of fight going on back here because I guess there's some discrepancy in one of the round 2 questions, the Coen brothers questions. Andrew, you were saying something before?
I mean, I don't know if it's discrepancy or not. They played lights out. Chance carried his teammate once again, which was beautiful to see. You know, round 2 went really well for them.
Big Queenie.
Hey, you know, that just happens. Spinner's
He's
choice.
moving around. He's moving around. What's going on here?
Bridges Spies. And they also wrote Unbroken.
I feel like something that's going to happen. I feel like something has going to happen. Please don't let anything bad happen.
Either way, that's a bad question to be written and like bad multiple choice. Like I understand what you're trying to do there, and it's just not the way the game should be played. I understand we lost, but they wrote both those movies, boys. So they're a year apart.
So if that's the case, why not challenge?
We thought about it. That's what we were talking about. We both knew a serious man right off the bat, and that's what we spent the first 10 seconds of that question debating. You know, Janine came out with us today, and she did a great job, and it was really nice to have her here.
And this is such a huge match for you to come out and basically pinch hit for Sam Levine.
Yes, I was honored for them to ask me to take place and support them in this way. I'm super proud of how they played. They played an amazing game. It just shows how luck plays a huge
Yeah, I really feel like something bad's about to happen.
No.
The Queenie is just hanging out there in the corner.
Absolutely.
Like he usually does.
Wait.
I wouldn't say I'm beat up over it. I've reached a point where I realized something. You know, I was promised a lot of stuff by a lot of people,
and we're still gonna do it. Yeah. We're still gonna get those belts. You see, right now, this is a game that we lost just based off luck, and we're still here, babe. The family is still here. We're 6-2. We've lost to the Shazam and ex-champions, so I'm feeling good.
Yeah, I think I'd feel better if my manager had shown up.
Oh.
And I feel in general like maybe, just maybe, you guys can do this by yourselves.
What?
I think I'm tired, folks. Have a good day.
What?
I knew it.
Yeah, I feel like you did. I feel like someone spoiled this for you.
No, I didn't know. I just heard something big happen.
How the tables have turned. Well, first of all, Janine, it's nice to see you up here. You can't win matches. Can't win as a manager. But maybe need help bringing out the wheel next time. But Ghai, I seem to remember a very similar situation just a couple short years ago when I was up here. You're making fun of me because I broke down.
Oh my God.
I was a man showing my emotions and tearing up with the loss of people I loved in my life that couldn't support me. And now here you are in that same situation, and I don't want to laugh, but you know, I'm sorry. You know what, my friend, but you and I have done a little dance for a little while now. Fans kind of want us coming at this. You've been coming out there with your cane and your top hat, and you know, I think it's about time you and I stepped down to that little dance floor and did the little cha-cha together, my friend.
Oh my God!
Quite the ring, especially a ring down in Houston. You and me, my friend, Mr. Booker T. How about you make that happen, Harloff? Finally get this mouth and put him in his place and show you guys who the real lovable champion of this league is. What do you say, my friend? What do you say, handsome? What do you say?
Hey, man. I know that what happened was rough, and I'm sorry for what I sent you down that path. You know, what happened with you and your old team and you know, where you are now. And I see what you're doing. You're overcompensating. You're coming out deep throating a lollipop, and I get it, man. you gotta do your character, and I just want to let you know, man, it's not your fault.
Oh.
It's not your fault.
It's not your fault.
Hey.
It's not your fault.
It's not your fault.
Bring it in. Bring it in.
Yeah, it's not your fault.
What's happening in Houston?
Okay, just let it go. Let it go. It's not your fault.
Sturger.
Oh, you dare.
H-Town, baby, let's do this.
Well, that just happened. Back to the desk.
Thank you, Jen, for that incredible effort.
Yeah.
Backstage, all that chaos. Jen Sturger caught in the middle of it. Okay, so Houston now, it appears we have a card. I'm still getting final word. Houston is April 25th. The tickets are on sale at Schmoedownlive.com. And it Ghai and Mike Kalinowski in the ring in Booker T's gym.
I mean, if you could talk about a matchup that the fans want right now, I have to say that's probably one of the big ones.
And if I run a newspaper right now, I don't know what the headline is. Is it the Houston card or is it Drew McQueen? I think he just retired.
Did Drew just retire?
Did he just retire?
Like, no, he did not retire.
Happened.
That is unthinkable.
No, he did not retire.
I know
He
the
is a
loss
free
is
agent, and someone's going to
especially
trade him.
when you're so close.
Someone's going to drop him.
But do you think it's just a case of in the moment pain, or do you think that this is going to be something that's
But also McQueen
gone from the league?
I honestly have no idea. I mean, Sam and Drew
potentially the
obviously
usual
have
suspects.
together, so this seems like something that could have been hashed out between manager and player. You know, behind the scenes, maybe Sam can bring him back, talk him into coming back. I don't know, but
I mean, Andrew Ghai retired for a day.
Not cool, guys.
It's
she
rough.
did a great job. I want a round of applause for Janine.
You know-
She did a great job with what she was given, which was nonsense.
Sometimes being a manager is
No.
having the power of discretion and not issuing
What?
a challenge that you know is going to get overruled. So I think that Janine did a nice job.
What is
managing
going on
Esther
right
Sharon
now?
Barney managing corruption to the win. And as we saw, a credible match today. Corruption will be taking on the Founding Fathers for the belt sometime in the future to be named later. And the Houston card may be set. And we also want to remind you once again, the free-for-all in just a couple Saturdays from now, March 21st. Get your tickets right now. The Schmoedownlive.com. 40 competitors, a bunch of surprises, special guests. You never know.
Does that
who's
mean
showing
that-
up. Harloff and I will be announcing the whole thing downtown Los Angeles. Watch it on the stream or come join us in person. I'll be doing some stand-up comedy night before March 20th. You can get tickets at markellislive.net. A lot of special guests there, too. And then Clark Wolf, Houston, April 25th. It's going to get hot down in Texas.
It's already hot. It's going to get humid.
We're gonna be there.
I'm here for it.
It's going to be
I
extremely
wanna see
humid.
this thrown
Sorry.
down.
Sorry,
you have
not
your hands
sorry.
full as a commissioner. Any last words for everybody watching about your league in this young new era season?
Listen, I love seeing, look, because I was a competitor, I love seeing the passion. I love seeing the fire. But you know,
Yes.
I do feel
Okay.
like
Regular VIP
the
tickets
potential for
are on sale
shenanigans
right now.
that's not going to be not
Yes.
going to be my league. So just fair warning, no shenanigans.
Good. You get.
Someone get that lady a Tootsie Pop. That is classy Clark Wolf. I am Muley Mark Baby Carousels. Thank you all for tuning into this exclusive live stream. We love all our patrons. We love all our fans. And a big round of applause to our hardworking crew here, making everything possible today. We'll see you in the future. On behalf of Christian Harloff and the Schmoedown family, I'm Mark Ellis saying good night.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
I think that's it.
Yeah, let's just wait. Maybe, just in case.
It is the fourth free
While I buy my
competitors
tickets.
going head to head. The winner will find
I cannot wait to go to free for all. It's gonna be amazing. I was so I wanted to go so bad last year.
The Globe Theater, downtown Los Angeles.
I feel like that would have been honestly the event of the year to go to. So I'm dying to go this summer.
We will stop. Oh, no, I can just do it right here.
There's nothing. Yep. Nothing.
There
All
is
right.
nothing. Hello.
I have so many feelings.
So many feelings.
Where do we start? Okay, do we just want to start with we lost?
I mean, we did. We totally did lose.
It was like really, really, really close though. It was one of the best, teams matches we've seen in a while. So I was very happy with their performances. Totally right. Mike didn't perform individually as great as Chance, but also Ghai, he's seen better days as well. Ghai, he really kind of stole the show as far as the team goes. But yeah, like I said, there seemed like there was something off chemistry wise.
I think I don't necessarily think that a whole bunch of bits. Like I think that maybe towards the end, I think it was just that one question that it seemed kind of off. And also I legitimately don't know what happened in my brain at the moment. Like I could have sworn with all of me that Andrew Ghai answered the 2-point question.
Oh no, the camera kind of focused on him for a minute because he was like, that's the easiest fucking question in the world. But McQueen was like, Johnny Cash, obviously.
Yeah. But man, I really did think that. So that was the weirdest part for me. I can wait. I'm sorry. I'm trying to buy my tickets right now. I can wait. They're not all going to sell out by the time this is over. I'm sorry. I'm extremely excited for the Houston event. That's going to be nuts. But to talk about this match really quickly, Chance Ellison crushed it this match. That's the only thing that I can think about for this whole show was like how well Chance did. And that's not to say anything against Mike. Like, I know a lot of people are going to like get like anyone who's against corruption in any sort of way can always say that Chance carried Mike to this. That is not true at all. Mike is Mike Kalinowski, Mike the Killer Kalinowski, for a reason. He did a wonderful job. Corruption as a team has that amazing chemistry together that proves why they've been team champions and why they definitely are in contention for getting those team belts again.
Absolutely. I really love the interaction with them. I mean,
like because they know each other and they work well with each other and they've been with each other for a long time. So that relationship is already established. And I understand that Drew McQueenie and Andrew Ghai have been together for the past season, but not necessarily on the same level that Chance and Mike have, because Chance
they've been close but not. They never got the belt, unfortunately.
Right, exactly. And it's unfortunate. It's a bummer. I do think that Andrew Ghai, Andrew McQueenie are both amazing players. I'm really excited to see what the storyline is going to be with Drew McQueenie and what he's going to do. That's going to be a lot of fun to watch and to see. And it kind of felt like Mike was also, like, I know that the whole promo at the end of the thing was Mike challenging Andrew in Houston against each other, but I would love to kind of see like Mike asking Drew to join them, Andrew Ghai to join them in Corruption. It would just be a personal thing for me, because I can't actually say that like I'm a Corruption fan out loud when it comes to my fan kayfabe, just because every person who I root for all the time is usually against Corruption. But I would love for the opportunity to be like, yeah, go Corruption.
I would love when a Corruption does go against Founding Fathers. I would hoot and holler for Corruption all the way. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that would be fun to see, just in the sort of way that Dan Murrell and John Roca are Schmoedown legends. So anytime that you see an underdog kind of go against the big leagues, or the head honcho inside of anything, it's kind of something that most people root for. I think just if I had to pick a team at this very moment, I would prefer Founding Fathers to win over Corruption. But I think seeing Corruption win against Founding Fathers would be amazing for the league. And it would be so much fun. It would be a lot of fun to kind of see that.
I like them both individually. I love Roca. I love Dan Murrell and everything. It's just whenever they win a match, I'm like, duh.
Duh. I mean, that was like,
it's not news. Like they've defended the title so many times. They've won individually, champions, and so many leagues. I mean, it's just like, duh, they're going to be champions. I mean, I don't know what else to say. So it's not as fun or as surprising in any way when they do win. So when it's so weird, again, talking about Corruption as being an underdog. To me, under no circumstances, unless it was Founding Fathers, under no circumstances are they considered underdogs.
100%.
It's just kind of a weird kind of thing, considering how mega talented Mike Kalinowski and Chance Ellison are. Correct. Individually, I feel like they're really not talked about enough statistically, like how great they are. But when they come together as a team, it's just that times 50. So it's really, really great, their chemistry together. Now going into the next big thing, McQueenie.
Yo, the fuck is gonna happen with this?
So, and Sam Levine. He's talking about, hey, I want to get this guy a belt. They were former champions together, and Sam Levine wasn't there. So,
well, not only that, like when it comes to the whole Drew McQueenie thing, talking about things being promised to him, he's been told this since Robert Meyer Burnett days. Like Robert Meyer Burnett promised the family belt. Andrew Ghai promised a belt. So to feel as disappointed as he is right now for this match is completely understandable. And then to not feel the support that he would want from it. If I had to pick a faction that Drew McQueenie would either fit in with or could possibly go to, it would be the Quirky Mercs. I think Coy Jandreau would work with Drew McQueenie in an epic sort of way that where I think that they would get along very well with each other. I think Coy is a great manager for what he's done so far with what we've seen with the Real Rejects, and then also having William Bibiani and Brendan Meyer on his faction. I think if he were to find a way to score Drew McQueenie, lights out. And it's an underrated
in that case, if that's the case, let me just pull up on Facebook.
I know that there are a few people who have slots left open on their roster, but I think Coy has all 10 of his slots open. But we've seen it for the past couple of weeks where people have been trading and people jump around and all of the rookies are just kind of being like shuffled around inside of the thing. I think that Drew McQueenie is someone who you would sacrifice a few people for.
Absolutely. I mean, I know I would.
Yeah.
I mean, he's fantastic. Okay, so I'm just going to bring this up real quickly.
Go for it.
Just so we can see if we can find it. Let's see if we can find it. Oh, Coy's new podcast. Hey, check that out.
Check it out. Now, the Coy cast.
Let me see. Can I even find it? Where is his lineup? I don't know. He does have two really solid teams between, as we can see here, between Real Rejects and also Shazam. So clearly he's comfortable working with a whole bunch of characters. But where's that lineup?
That's what I'm saying. All right. I'm sorry. You do that while I do this.
Buddy, what's wrong with you? You can eat shit.
They're trying to tell you about Coy and what his whole thing is. Okay. And get those tickets.
I don't know where it is. I have no clue. Members? Would it be under members? Well, I'm a member, but I mean, it's kind of hoping nobody finding members about this.
Your girl got her tickets. Woo!
You got the tickets?
I will see y'all in Houston.
Okay, here we are. Okay. So we got Bibbs, Brendan Meyer, Mark Knoppick, Tim Franco, Haley Fouch, Greg Alba. Just going to scan up here a little bit. Whammy.
Oh, okay. So I'm not
sure. Humphrey.
I'm not sure how up to date that is, but if he really does have both of those slots open, fucking go, Drew.
Yeah, I can picture on the phone right now being like, hey.
That is the very first manager who stood out into my brain that would be like, especially with what Drew McQueenie was talking about having someone who was supportive. Look at what Coy did with the Real Rejects in their match. Like, look at how he did it when Brendan Meyer and William Bibiani went against Dan Murrell in New York. Like, Coy seems like one of those managers who is extremely attentive to his thing. And like, just for like storyline purposes, like we all know what's going on in personal lives and it's completely understandable for Sam not to be there, whatever. But like Schmoedown shit, like Coy is someone who I think Drew McQueenie would fit extremely well with.
Absolutely. I do think, not only space-wise, I am kind of curious of who, if he were to be on a team, who he could be paired up with. Like, I feel like he does need someone to be a mouth for him.
Can you imagine him? And I understand that, like, needing a mouth or whatever, but can you imagine Drew McQueenie and Haley Fouch together?
No.
I can. Fuck that.
No.
That'd be an amazing team.
No, I feel like Haley is a solid. I feel like she's a solid B, borderline C competitor. I feel like she's good. I mean, she's solid. She's definitely working her way up, but by no means is she like a great. But by no means is she a great competitor. Yeah.
Okay, it's understandable for most people to consider Haley Fouch a C competitor. I personally don't think that she's anywhere near a C tier. I know that
when you think of like C tier competitors, what do you think of?
I don't think of C tier competitors because C for me is someone who's a rookie who hasn't necessarily played. So I feel like C is kind of a really low place to put someone, and I don't think that Haley Fouch.
Okay, I can understand that. Absolutely,
that position. She's done well. Like she did well in her live event against fucking Ethan Irwin. She did well in that whole thing. She's done well in her team matches before, and I think if she's able to work with someone like Drew McQueenie, their strengths with each other they have similar strengths, but they also have strengths that are a little different from each other to where they would excel and progress with each other for sure.
Awesome.
Roxy.
Now, if you want to talk about potential managers, Koi, absolutely. Rock stars. I can easily see McQueenie being paired with some of these people.
And I can see Roxy being the type of manager that would
they're both very similar.
The same way. Roxy loves her players.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that okay, but also alternatively, no. Nope, definitely.
No, he wouldn't go back there at all.
I don't think the Den would work out. Swag, I don't think that would work well.
I love Winston. I think Winston would be a great manager for Drew, but I think that Drew McQueenie would want someone, and this is not any shade against Winston because I am swag squad, drip. Like that is my team right there. Like if someone's asking me what faction I'm in, it's swag. But objectively speaking, I think that Drew McQueenie would work a little bit better with someone like Koi. That's just my opinion.
That makes sense. I would honestly opt for rock stars personally. I think she loves working with champions. I mean, she has a history. She likes pulling people out of their funk if needed. She is able to kind of talk to them and really kind of personalize it to them. And she has these very specific relationships with each and every one of her competitors that not all managers can say. Now, that being said, Lucas kind of hears me from the next room, and he messaged me being like, bring it to my attention that he said he quit. He did not quit the team. So did he just retire?
That's what I heard. I heard retire, but obviously I thought Andrew Ghai answered the 2-point question, so we can't. I'm not exactly a reliable source at this moment, but what I heard was that he retired. So he might not even be playing at all, which is kind of a weird thing to really think about. It did sound like most of his gripe was with the managerial stance in it. So that's why we've had this lovely conversation about managers. But imagine Drew McQueenie completely retiring, Andrew Ghai staying with the usual suspects and leaving a slot open for Andrew Ghai as a teammate. Who in the usual suspects would you think would make a great teammate?
Excuse me, do you not remember the Money of Color team potentially happening?
Wait, what?
Well, Janine and Andrew Ghai, remember during the Anarchy tournament, when they were coming together, their team name was not supposed to be the Color of Money. They ended up being they call themselves the Money of Color.
Okay,
that's what they did.
Because that's who I was going towards. That's who I was thinking.
Yeah, so naturally,
Andrew Ghai as a team.
And they talk all the time. Well, and Drew Ghai even talks all the time about, what could have been. They trained up until like the day before.
Yeah.
Together actively, and they work very well together. So obviously there is a certain chemistry that is there. I would be really curious to see that happen again. So, and also I do feel like Andrew Ghai would bring a lot of the confidence that Janine needs to really kind of focus on her game, because she needs someone to be a mouth for her, because she really needs to focus on her game. For her, a lot of it's mental. And because she has a lot of that knowledge, but it comes down to maybe she's doubting herself, maybe she's overthinking things, overanalyzing the question, whatever it may be, but she has that knowledge there.
Yeah.
So
I completely and 100% agree that her knowledge is there, but I also don't think that she needs someone to be a mouth for her. I think character-wise, she's a strong enough mouth as it is, and I think that her and Andrew Ghai would work so well together as being that, especially because Janine still has these sort of heel tendencies, and Andrew Ghai, like, they're both basically tweeners in a sort of way, because everyone loves Janine. Like, we all love Janine, and so we don't see her as like someone to, like, as a character to hate or anything like that. Where people actively hated Andrew Ghai as a character, people hated Dastardly. So for the Machine and Debonair to come together as a team, I think would work so extremely well, because their mouth work, like their shit talk would be amazing together. Like, I think they would do that so fucking well. So, but now, was she paired up with someone already? Wasn't she paired up with Matt?
As far as I remember, it wasn't announced, but I do want to clarify. Like, I don't think that she needs someone. I should rephrase. I don't need someone she necessarily needs to be her mouthpiece. Obviously, she's amazing in interviews and everything by herself. I just think that she really needs to focus on her game. She doesn't need to focus on her character as much. She already has her character down. She just really needs to focus on her knowledge more than anything.
No, I understand that. I get that. And I feel like there's a lot of people that feel the same way about it. And I just might be a Janine stan. So it is what it is.
All right, yeah, but I can definitely see Matt actually obviously is great, but I know he's kind of like sometimes in, sometimes out, just depending on his schedule. And obviously Drew McQueenie, he's out, I guess. Yeah. Potentially. Or maybe he's just taking a break. I'm not sure.
Either way, I feel like this opens up a good opportunity to have Janine and Andrew be a team, and that would make my heart soar.
Yes, absolutely. I really hope the Money of Color is gonna be coming up here pretty soon. Fantastic. Now, before we just finish the match, kind of finish our final up, we're kind of going into Houston a little bit here in just a few weeks. Is there anything, obviously it's going to be a massive singles match. We haven't seen them together in a singles match before, I don't think, right?
Correct. And it would be extremely fun to watch Andrew Ghai compete against Mike Kalinowski, because Andrew Ghai's singles record, basically every single person that Andrew Ghai has gone against in singles have been champions. Mark Riley, John Roca, Dan Murrell, Ben Bateman. And so to add Mike Kalinowski to that list is just kind of proves how strong Andrew Ghai is, not only as a character, but as a competitor, because he TKO'd a couple of those people. And we do not speak of the digital wheel here on this podcast, at least in my presence. It's still way too soon. We do not speak of the digital wheel and what happened in Houston last year. But I think that Andrew Ghai going against Mike Kalinowski is going to be an extremely exciting match to watch. They're both really great competitors, and I said it earlier, and I truly believe that Andrew Ghai is underrated. A lot of people don't give him as much credit as he should, but Mike Kalinowski is a champion. And
I 100% agree. I mean, this is Ghai Nation, essentially, for sure. Now, I do kind of want to bring up his record. I know you touched on that he is amazing when it comes to all these, like, he's faced almost a lot of champions. So I just want to kind of bring it up here on the fandom wiki, Collider Wikia, where we have Ghai here. Yeah, so we have him right here. So we have like his singles. Well, it does mention his but he is team record is 12-15. Singles record is 3-2. Debonair, formerly known as Dastardly. Now current teammate, former teammate. Oh, soon enough that's gonna be moved down here.
Too soon.
Too soon.
Too soon.
All right, we're just going into it, you know. You're right, absolutely. It says, I guess on here that was like the free-for-all. Free-for-alls don't really count. Dan Murrell, Mark Riley, John Roca. Here, another free-for-all. Obviously, those don't really count. Ben Bateman and Robert Meyer Burnett. Now, you aren't kidding. He's literally only faced in singles exclusively belt holders, and I'm hesitant to call Robert Meyer Burnett a belt holder, but he is.
He was though. Robert Meyer Burnett held the Inner Geekdom belt, so literally every single singles match that Andrew Ghai has gone against have been against champions because Robert Meyer Burnett was an Inner Geekdom champion. So literally all of his singles matches have been against champions.
Absolutely, so many wins. So many wins. Anyway, okay. Now, again, let's just hang out with him in the background for the rest of the.
That's so funny. Yes. Can we find a picture of Snickers?
We're like K-pop fans too. We are K-pop fans to the nth degree. Now, I cannot wait to see Ghai really kind of take the cake come Houston. You know, I feel bad. I feel bad having it up here, not referencing it.
And really quickly, go to the Schmoedownlive.com. Frank Janish puts up a great stats report on that. They update it as frequently as they can. So please send traffic that way to the Schmoedown Live. Look at all, you can find the schedule on there, all of that good, great stuff. So I just want to plug that really quickly as well.
Absolutely. Yes. But I cannot wait come Houston. Ghai's going to knock it out of the park. And I cannot wait to see after their last one, how it's going to. Are we going to get another hit? Are we going to get some more chair action? Like, what's going to... Can you imagine?
Too soon, Alex. Too soon.
No, I mean, like, it's... A lot happened that's very out of the ordinary from other Schmoedown matches. There was, like, an actual physical altercation. There was, like, an actual ring, like a literal ring. Wrestling ring that they played in. So, I'm excited for
For anyone who's watching who has not been to the Booker T Arena in I want to say it's Texas City. So it's outside of Houston. It's a little bit outside of Houston. Make sure that you look up where the arena is, all of that good stuff. There's literally not a bad seat in the house. You can sit anywhere inside of that arena and catch an amazing view of what you're going to see, especially because it's in an actual wrestling ring. It's a little bit elevated. So get your tickets now because they are available. I just got my VIP tickets and I'm super excited. I can't wait. The ringside tickets and the super elite VIP tickets are already sold out, but you can still get your VIP tickets, your general admission, and all of that good stuff right now. But I guarantee you all, I've been to this arena. There is not a bad seat in that house at all. But please make sure that you get your tickets now because this is going to be amazing. I cannot
be bonkers. It really is.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. I cannot wait to see you, Kelsey, the whole C2A crew. It's going to be amazing. Oh, cannot wait. All right. Okay, so we are clocking it at almost an hour and a half. Fantastic. Okay, so Danie, for future reference, where can we find you and all the amazing stuff you're up to?
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Danie here. You know where you can find me. You can find me on the Twitters at DANIEEJOY. You can find me there on Twitter. You can also find me every Monday on the Chill to Action show, on the Call to Action podcast. This Monday, coming up, we have Sean Sullivan. Coming up, new Star Wars rookie in the league. We're super excited about having Sean, and Jillian might make a little pop-in through, so we're really excited to talk to her as well. The Monday after that, we have Brett Sheridan, and I'm not sure if, you know what, I'm gonna pull a Paul move right now. I'm going to pull a full Paul. And Monday, the 23rd, I believe is what it is, we have Adam Witt and Paul Preston coming on Chill to Action together. So we're super excited about that. So make sure that you come and check us out on Chill to Action every Monday on this Call to Action channel at 10:30 Central Time, 10:15 Central Time.
Absolutely.
All that good stuff.
It's going to be so much fun. It really is. I am Alex Mack, part of the Call to Action crew, and I host Schmoebates every single Wednesday. And here coming up, we actually have Larry Payne and Lindsay Payne, recently married couple and Schmoedown couple that we're going head to head in a Schmoebate here next week, along with Andrew Demalanta as my judge. That's going to good judge and co-host, co-mod, whatever we want to call him. I also have Brad Gilmore coming up here pretty soon in the week following, so it's going to be so much fun. Now, also, you can actually follow me where I actually run the Call to Action Twitter page at Call to Action Pod. Also, you can check us out on an exclusively podcast form. You can search for us or anywhere podcasts are held, at Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, anywhere in between. We are there. So definitely check us out in those places and subscribe, but like and comment. And last but not least, as you can see, we're huge fans of Andrew Ghai. We're huge fans of Bateman, of the Team Action Group and Action Industries in general. Definitely show your support to the Action family. And, we would love to have you join the Action family in general and the Action Army. And because we're all,
yeah, girl, get it. Action Army for life. We've been part of the Action Army, been big fans of Team Action since day one. So we will always love that. And whenever you're ready to bring Team Action back, get ready for an epic show, because that would blow everyone's brain.
I will be waiting, and I will be ready to cry so hard.
Team Ghai.
There you go. I got, Team Ghai right there.
There's Bateman also.
Danie. The horses have been on screen together.
wait.
What's up?
There's our Team Action little shout out right there.
All right, awesome. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with us, guys. I apologize for having a slightly longer reaction today, but thank you nonetheless. We'll see you soon, and have a great rest of your evening.
Like, comment, and subscribe on this video. If you have not subscribed